level Pilates class. Let's go ahead and get started together. Come and stand up at the back of your mat with me. Today we're going to start in a classical Pilates stance, so our heels are together and our toes are just gently opened up. Just in a normal turnout, don't try to force those feet open wider than feels comfortable. So when we're there, then you'll feel your glutes engaging a little bit. Relax your hands down by your side. We're going to take some concentration into our lower abs. So gently press your belly button in towards your spine. Feel the connection there in the low core. And then we'll start with our Pilates breathing. And inhale through the nose. Exhale through an open mouth. And again, breathing in. Nice long neck. Exhale out. Deep breath in. On your exhale, feel the belly pressing into the spine. And again, inhale. And exhale, belly in. Keeping our belly nice and tight through our whole practice. Inhale, long spine. As we exhale, we're going to roll down. So drop the chin to the chest and rolling over. We're still in our Pilates stance with those feet slightly open. Take a deep breath in at the bottom. Exhale, scoop the belly in and then roll all the way back up to standing. Find a nice long spine, long neck. Exhale, drop the chin and again, rolling down over our feet. Inhaling at the bottom. Exhale, scoop the belly and rolling it up. And again, inhale, nice long neck. And exhale, roll it down. As you roll down, try to not let your hips rock back. Try to keep them stacked over the ankles. Deep breath in. And then exhale, rolling it up. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, roll it down. Again, trying to keep those hips stacked on top of the ankles as much as possible. And exhale, starting with the belly scooping, we roll up. Warming up the spine, warming up behind the legs. Good, keeping that Pilates stance. Inhale the arms up. And then just gently stretching over towards one side. Let the bottom arm lower down. Inhale to center. Exhale, reaching towards the other side. And release that bottom arm. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bend, stretching through the side body. And let that low arm go. Inhale up. Exhale, bend, keep the belly pressing in. Lower arm. Inhale, lifting up. As we exhale, we'll roll down, this time starting with the fingertips, rolling over the feet. Good, and then we'll make our feet parallel, open up those heels, and feet are about hip width apart. If you're not at the back of your mat, go ahead and make your way there. If this feels pretty tight here, you can always bend the legs. We'll just walk our hands over towards one foot. Gentle with the spine and keeping the abs pressing in. And then walk your way over towards the other side. And then make your way to center. And we'll walk out to downward facing dog. Take a moment here, do whatever feels good. You can walk the feet out, bending one knee and then the other, bend the legs, again, whatever you want. And then notice if you're still breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, trying to keep our breath going constantly through this whole practice. And then lift the heels. And then with an exhale, rolling through the spine to plank pose. Holding the plank pose. So really feel the low abs scooping in. And that engagement of the abs is very important here. Our goal is to keep those abs engaged basically the whole time as we get more advanced in our practice. Good, and we'll gently lower the knees to the mat, but don't put any weight on them, just gently tapping. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. 2 more times. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. This time, lower the knees all the way to the mat and finding a tabletop position. Find that neutral flat spine right here. Feel the abs engaged, and then on inhale, let the belly drop, arching the back, and we're inhaling, lifting the chest. And then exhale, scooping the belly in further and contracting the spine to the ceiling. Some cat-cows. Inhale. As we drop the belly, we're still engaging the core. And exhale, contract. Inhale, arching. And exhale, contract. Still warming up the spine, trying to create a supple spine. Inhale, arch. And exhale, contract. One more time. Inhale, arching. And exhale, contract. And then we'll hold that. Take 2 more breaths. Good, and then tuck the toes, and again, lift the hips to downward facing dog. Tailbone to the sky, lots of space around the head. Shoulders pressing down the back. And lifting the heels, and again, rolling to plank through the back, 1 vertebrae at a time. And then gently lower the knees, don't put any weight, tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. And exhale, lift. 2 more, breathing in. And out. Inhale, belly nice and strong, and exhale. Good, and then lowering the knees down. Glue the legs together, and then rocking the hips back to child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, rolling back up. Find that neutral spine, legs are together. And exhale, curving the back and hips rocking back to child's pose. And then rolling up and finding a neutral spine. 1 more time like that, lifting the belly, curving the back, hips dropping to child's pose. Deep breath in, and exhale, roll up. Good, again, find the neutral spine and take the knees about hip width. Releasing the right arm forward and the left leg back. Really engage the abs, keeping them nice and strong. We'll inhale, lift the arm and leg. No arch in the back, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. So we're trying to just move the arm and leg independently of the body. Lift, and lower. Keeping our center strong as we move our leg and arm. Good, and then replacing there, going to the other side. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Maybe we could straighten the back leg a teeny bit more, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, no arching backs, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Good. And then we'll just lower the hips to one side. We'll come into a seated position. So just make your way there. Good. And inhale, lift up to a nice flat back. Exhale, scoop the belly, curve the spine. Good. Holding it right there. Go ahead and release the hands. Good, and then we'll rock back just a little bit so that our fingertips are hovering over our knees. Hold here for one more breath. Inhale, exhale, feel the belly pressing in, and then gently lower down towards your mat with as much control as you can. Good, and then we're gonna start engaging those abs a little more. We'll come into hundreds. So we're gonna take our legs to tabletop position. While we're here, glue those legs together and then press the belly down into the spine, feeling a connection of the low back and the floor, trying to keep that connection. You can either keep these tabletop legs or go ahead and straighten them to the sky. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lift the head and chest, shoulder blades off the mat, and we pump those arms very strongly. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the belly pressing down. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't let the belly pooch out. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Out. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And then take the feet to the mat. Inhaling here. We'll walk the feet out so we have a slight bend in our knees. Inhale. Exhale, arms reaching up. We're going to roll up into our seated position. Good. And inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, scoop the belly, roll it down. We're going to stop where our fingertips are hovering over our knees for one breath in. And then exhale, gently lowering to the floor. Inhale, let those arms reach all the way by the ears. And then exhale, we'll roll up. Finding a nice flat back on an inhale. Exhale, scoop the belly, roll it down. Hold where the fingers hover above the knees, breath in. On the exhale, press the belly in towards the spine and gently roll down. Arms reach above the ears on an inhale. Exhale, make sure that low back is glued to the floor, rolling up. Find your flat back and then stretch out your right leg and then your left. Flexing the feet and coming into a spinal stretch. So inhale, exhale, we press the belly button back away from us. Opposite position, pull of the fingers reaching forward. We're going to inhale and circle the arms behind us. Nice flat back, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, folding over, belly pressing back. Inhale, arms circle, find that nice flat back and long neck. Exhale, spinal stretch. One more time. Inhale, circle and reach. And exhale, bending forward. Just stretching the spine here. Good. Take an inhale. And then exhale, we'll roll back with straight legs. Option, you can always, again, plant those feet on the floor with bent knees. Trying to control our descent to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms. We're going to roll back up with straight legs, or maybe, again, bending those legs. And our goal is to come up with control, keeping the belly scooping in into our spinal stretch, and exhale, rolling down. Inhale, arms reaching above the ears. Exhale, scoop the belly even more. Try to keep the scoop as we roll up. Into our spinal stretch, and then we'll roll down. We will stay down. Good. And then planting the feet flat on the floor. And arms down by our sides. Just very easy lifting. One knee up to a tabletop position, and then we're stretching it out, knees in line, tabletop, and then we bring it down. Other side. We lift, we extend, we bend, and we bring it down. Before we go on, let's take some focus into our low abs, pressing the belly down, feeling the connection of the low back to the floor. And a long spine, long neck. Sustaining on that as we lift our right leg. We extend, bend, and down. Don't lose the scooped abs. Bend and extend and bend and down. Take an inhale here. Exhale, we're going to lift the head and chest off the mat, holding that scooped belly, same leg pattern. Bend and straighten and bend and down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and down. One more set. Breathing in and out. Inhale and down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and down. Good. Lower the head and chest. Taking our hands behind our head, elbows are staying as wide open as we can. Inhale here. Exhale, lift the head and chest up. And bend. And straighten. Bend. And lower. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Press the belly down. Inhale. Exhale. Bend. And down. The last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Down and lower. Good. Hands back down by your sides and stretching one leg out. Lift that leg up to the sky with as straight a leg as you can make. We're going to come into leg circles. So we're just trying to move that leg, keeping our center strong and stable. And we're going to move at a quick pace, so we drop our leg down, open and up. Down, open and up. One more. Down, open and up. Reverse. Open, down and up. Open, down and up. And open, down and up. Good. And switch the legs in the air, legs passing each other. And we go lower, open and lift. Lower, open and lift. Trying to isolate that leg movement. Nothing else in the body moving. In reverse. Open, down and up. And open, down and up. And open, down and up. And switch the legs in the air. We can stay here or go ahead and stretch your bottom leg so both legs are straight. And again, another set. Lower, open and lift. Lower, open and lift. And lower, open and lift. And reverse. Around, down and up. Strong through the center. And around, down and up. And pass the legs in the air. Hang on to that core. Other side. Down, open and lift. Down, open and lift. Down, open and lift. And reverse. Open, down and up. Open, down and up. And one more. Open, down and up. And then both legs to the sky. We're going to lower the legs in 8 counts to the floor. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale the arms all the way up in line with the ears, and on our exhale, we'll peel off the ground back to a seated position. Again, option to always bend the legs. Good. We're going to find our flat back here. We're going to go ahead and flex the feet and open the arms. We're going to come into saw. So on an inhale, we're going to twist. Exhale, we'll lean towards opposite arm to opposite leg. Inhale to center. And exhale, twist. Inhale, center, belly nice and strong. And exhale, leaning and twisting. Inhale, shoulder stack over hips. Exhale, try to open that chest. 2 more sets. Inhale and exhale, twist. Breathing in and exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Good. And then coming to center. We'll bend those legs in. We're going to do rolling like a ball. So this massages our back, it engages the abs. What we're gonna balance here on our hips. When we roll back, we are only rolling to our shoulder blades, our neck and head don't come anywhere near to hitting the floor. We try to keep this ball position frozen while we roll back and up, not using the kick of the legs or anything else to assist us. Try to focus the eyes down on the belly button. So legs can be wide to start with, and we bring them closer. You can always grab under the thighs, so find where you feel comfortable. Find that balance point on the tailbone. Really find a curved shape in the back. Sorry, this is too much explaining. Inhale, roll back, and exhale, roll up. And again, inhale, roll back, and exhale, roll up. If you have any back problems, you just skip this and balance right here. Inhale and exhale. And 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Be frozen in your position. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Good. And then we'll take the legs wide, grab behind the thighs, and then gently roll down to the floor. We're going to come into our abdominal series. We're going to do our classic abdominal 5 series, starting with single leg stretch. We're going to do 8 of these. Let's take the right knee into the chest. We'll stretch the left leg out. Lift the head and shoulders off the floor. We do exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. 4 and 3. Press that belly down. 2 and 1. Good. Knees to your chest. Go ahead and lower the head down. Take 2 breaths. Next to double leg stretch. 1 more breath. We'll do 4 of these. So lifting up into a little ball, press the abs down. Inhale, arms and legs open. Don't lose the low back to floor connection. Exhale to center. Inhale, open. And exhale, center. Try to keep the shoulder blades lifted off the floor. Exhale, center. And 1 more. Inhale, open. And exhale, center. Again, lower the head down. We'll take 2 breaths. And then we'll come into scissors. So right leg to the sky, left leg straighten out, lift the head and shoulders off the ground. We have 8 of these. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. 3 and 4. See if you can strain those legs a little further. And 6 and exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Good. Again, knees to the chest. We'll take a 2 breath break. Next we move on to leg lifts and lowers. Hands by your side, legs to the sky. Keeping a nice long neck, extended spine on the ground. We'll open our legs up to a slight Pilates stance with our stretched feet. So open those knees gently outwards. We inhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lift. 2, 3. We're trying to keep the belly pressing down, especially right when we get down about past 45 degrees. That's where you gotta really hang on to those abs. Lift. 3, 4, and lower, 2, 3, 4, and lift, 2, 3, 4, knees to the chest, a 2 breath break. And then coming into spinal twist, hands behind the head, right knee into the chest, left leg stretching out. Inhale, lift to center, and exhale, find a twist. We'll inhale to center, just switch the legs, and exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale. We'll do 8 more, a little faster. 8, 7, try to keep those elbows open. 5, think rib to knee. 3, 2, and 1. Good, knees into the chest. Nice break here. And that was our 5th exercise of our classic abdominal 5 series. Let's take one more breath. And then take the legs wide and try to roll up nice and slow. Grab behind the thighs. And again, stretching the legs out in front of us, and we'll come into spinal twist. So keeping our stacked ears over our shoulders, shoulders over our hips. Take an inhale to the center. We twist to one side. We do exhale, exhale, inhale to center, other side. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale, inhale. Keep the belly tight. We'll do 4 more. Inhale, and exhale, exhale, inhale. Just trying to move our upper body independently of our lower body. Last one. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Good, and we'll stretch the feet. Inhale, the arms to the sky, and we'll exhale, hinge forward at the waist. Finding a stretch behind our legs this time. Keeping that long, flat back. Let the hands go on your inhale, lift the chest. And then on your exhale, go ahead and let everything fold forward. Wherever we are, try to keep the legs straight unless you're really tight. Then you can go ahead and find a slight bend to those knees. Good, and inhale, rolling it up. And then exhale again, grabbing behind the legs. We're gonna find again a balance point here. Legs are gonna be wide apart this time, and we're gonna try to straighten our legs. So we'll start with one leg at a time. Go ahead and see if you can straighten up that right leg. Hold here. Good, and then lowering it down. And we'll see if we can straighten up that left leg. Keep that belly scooping nice and strong. And lowering it down. Good, and then we'll bend both legs up to a 90-degree angle. And then from here, just try to straighten out both legs, finding a little balance. One more breath. And then gently bend those legs. Good, we'll grab around the shins and inhale to the flat back. And then exhale again, we'll scoop the belly. Grabbing behind the thighs. Legs are apart, and again, we lift the right leg up. Hold for another breath. And lower. And left leg lift. Inhale. As you exhale, lower. Good, stay here with the hands behind the thighs, or we'll reach behind the calves as we bend our legs up to our 90-degree angle. Staying here or straightening the legs. Good, anywhere you are is a good spot. We're all built differently. Takes us a while to work up. And now we're going to close the legs and open the legs. And close. Exhale, open. We have 2 more. Inhale, close. And exhale, open. Last one. Keep the belly scooping nice and strong. And exhale. Good. Lower the feet to the floor again, wrapping in front of the shins. Inhale to a long spine. And as we exhale, we'll roll down to the floor. Good, and then we'll just roll over onto our stomachs. And we're just gonna press up into a small lift of the chest. So feet can be glued together if you have no back issues, or they can be about as wide as the mat. And before we lift, we're gonna engage those glutes, engage the backs of the knees. Hands right under the shoulders. And lift the belly off the ground is our goal, like there's an ice cube under the belly button. Holding that strong core. We inhale, lengthen, lift the chest up. And exhale, lower. And again, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, lower. And again, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Good. This time, inhale, lift. Putting a little weight into the hands. Arms are still bent. And then we look towards one side. On your exhale, roll the head down and around to the other side and to the center. And roll it down. Inhale, lift, some weight in the hands, coming up a little higher. Look towards the other side. Keep the motion of the belly. Drop the head down of the belly, lifting off an ice cube. Center and exhale, lower. Good, and this time lifting up to center. Again, some weight on the hands. Just holding there. Inhale and exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the belly. And exhale, lower. Good, and then bringing our hands in front of us, we're gonna prop up onto our elbows so we're really extended through the chest and the back. Make 2 fists of your hands and just place them side by side. Coming into a single leg kick, so we'll lift the chest, look right in front of us. Belly is nice and strong. Bending one leg, we go exhale, exhale, inhale to stretch. Other side, exhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale. We'll do 4 more. Keeping those abs nice and tight. Exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale, inhale. Good, lower it down. Rest the head in the hands. Hands under shoulders. Lift up onto your knees. Exhale, curve through the spine, lowering the hips to child's pose. Good, and then lowering back down towards the mat. And rolling onto our backs. So we'll be pressing up into a bridge, lifting our hips. So feet about hip width apart, find a long spine and a long neck on the mat. The belly's engaged, hands by our side. So we're gonna lift up in one piece, lift the hips. As we exhale, we'll articulate down through the spine, tucking the tailbone. Tailbone to the floor, belly is still engaged. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. And again, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Rolling through the spine. Again, inhale, lift. And exhale, scooping and lowering. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. Good. Then walk the feet towards each other so knees, ankles, legs are glued together. Inhale, lift the hips, hold it there. Release the right leg out so it's in line with your left knee. Find again that long spine and long neck, lifting the leg to the sky. And knees line up. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. We'll do 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Glue those feet together and then roll down through the spine. Last thing to hit is the tailbone. Inhale, lift in one piece. Releasing the left leg, knees in line. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale. And 4 and down. 3 and down. 2 and down. And 1 and down. Lower the feet, and on an exhale, curve the spine, rolling down to the mat. Again, take the feet back out to hip width. Abs are still strong and engaged. Inhale, lift in one piece. We tap our knees together, and then we open, and then we roll down through the spine. Inhale, lift. Knees out, close and open, and roll through the spine. Now we have 2 open closes. So lift, we go close, open, and roll down. Repeating that, lift and close and open, roll down. You guessed it, now we have 3. And lift, you go close, open, roll down. Inhale, lift and close, open, keep the breath going, and close, open, and roll down. And we're on to 4. This is the last set of this. Inhale, lift, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and roll down. Inhale, lift, and close, open, 2, and 3, and 4, and roll down. Good, and then again, grab behind the thighs, nice wide legs, and roll it up with control. Elongate that spine and stretch the legs out in front of us. This time, flex the feet. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinging forward with a flat back. Let the arms go. Inhale, lift the chest a little higher. And then exhale, you can round over the legs. Again, try to keep the legs straight if possible. And rolling up. Good, and then we'll reach those arms out in front and we'll roll back down to the mat. Good, and then bring your legs down, or arms down by your sides, excuse me. And then we're going to do some scissors quickly without our exhale. Inhale breath, we'll just scissor the legs. at a nice quick pace, and then we'll find a bicycle motion, so one leg will bend. You get it. So one leg to the sky, one leg out, and we have 8 scissors. Keep the belly pressing down and a long neck. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bicycle. Bend it through. Bend it through. Bend and bend. Bend and bend. And 2 and 1. Now we reverse the bicycle. Bend it through. Bend it through. 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Find your legs to the sky. Exhale, lowering in 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5. You can do it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, peel it up. Good, and then we'll drop over to one side to get into a little more of our leg work. So we'll line up our hips and our shoulders in one line, and our legs will be out at a slight angle, so it can be out at that front corner of your mat. Before we start, engage the abs, lift the chest so we have a nice long spine and a long neck. Coming into a front kick, so our leg is flexed, we do kick, kick, and then point and swing it back. And kick, kick, and point and swing it back. Hold on to those abs, so only the leg is moving. And kick, and bring it back. We'll do 4 more. Exhale, exhale, inhale. And exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. And 1 more. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Good. And then stacking those feet on top of them. We'll come with a stretched foot. Lift that leg up as high as it can go. And lower. And lift. And lower. Keep that breath going. And lower. And lift. And lower. We'll do 4 more. Keep the abs nice and tight. Trying to keep both legs straight. So maybe your leg doesn't lift as high as you want it to. But once we work with those straight legs, then we'll improve the flexibility. And last one. Good. And then let's flex both feet, and we'll find small circles. Go around, and then as you pass the bottom foot, let the feet sweep together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we'll reverse that circle. 1 and 2. Take a moment to check in with the upper body, still maintaining a long neck, a long spine. And 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. And then again, stretching that foot and coming into those large kicks. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good, and then we'll bend that top leg, planting the foot on the floor, opening that knee up to get a little stretch of our glute that we just worked, or if that's uncomfortable, you can just bend that top knee but keep those hips stacked. Good, so coming into our inner thigh, go ahead and flex that bottom foot. We lift up as high as you can and lower. And lift and lower. Up and down and up and down. That's 5 and 6. Keep that top knee pressing away from the body. 7 and 8. Now we're going to make a square. So we go forward and lift back, and down, forward, lift, back, and down, and forward, lift, back, down, and forward, lift, back, and down. Good, and then coming back to stacking those legs right on top of each other. We're going to make a big circle, as big as it can be, with control in our body. So we bring it forward and up, and try to take it behind you and around. Forward and up and behind and around. 2 more this direction. Work nice and slow so we control everything, keeping the center nice and tight. Good, bring the leg forward and then we'll reverse the circle. Back and lift and forward. Back, lift and forward. Back and lift and forward. And 1 more. Back, lift and forward. Good, and then our bonus, we bring the leg front, try to line it up with the hip and flex the foot. We have 8 of these. 8 down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. Good, we'll roll over to our tummies. And lowering the head, forehead into the hands. Then we'll bend the legs and kiss those toes together. Lifting both knees off the ground for 4 times. We lift up and down and lift and lower. Lift and lower and lift and lower, and then extend the legs so they're open about a little wider than the mat, and lifting both legs off the mat again 4 times. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Make sure the abs are nice and strong, and lower, keeping that scoop in the belly up and down. Good, and then we'll just rotate over to the other side. You can just flip over. I'm gonna turn around here. So lining up hips and shoulders in one nice long line, and taking our feet out to that front corner of our mat. Coming into our front kicks. Here we go. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. We have 4 more. Keep the tummy nice and tight. That scoop of the belly that we started with is still engaging. 2, and last one. 1. Good, and then stacking those feet, and we have a large leg lift. We have 1, and 2. Lift the chest, press the shoulder blades down the back, and lift, and lower. 4 more. Up, and down, and 6, and 7, last one, and 8. Good, and then flexing the feet, and we find circles, sweeping the feet past each other. 1, and 2, 3, all the way down, sweep those feet together. 4, 5, 6, 7, breathing, 8. Good, and then again stretching that top foot, and again our big lifts for 4 times this time. We go 1, and 2, and 3, last one, 4. And then transitioning to our inner thigh work by bending that knee and planting the foot. We're just bending the knee and folding it over. Open that knee away from yourself, and lift as high as you can for 8, 7, 6, and into our square. We go forward, lift, back, and down. Forward, lift, back, and down. Keep the lower abs engaged. Lift, back, down, and forward, lift, back, and down. 4 more times. 1, and 2, and 3. Last one, 4. Good, and then stretching out the top leg, gauging those abs and big circles forward, up, and behind you, and forward, and up, and behind, forward, and up, and behind. Last one this direction, and sweep it forward to reverse. We go back, lift and around, back, lift and around, back, lift and around, and back, lift and around. Good, and then bringing that leg forward, flex the foot. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, strong belly, 2, last 1. Good, legs together and then rolling onto the tummy. We'll repeat that same pattern. Rest the forehead in your hands, put your other hand on top, bending the legs, toes glued together, and we lift up and down. Again, think that belly or ice cube under the belly button, down, and lift and lower, lift and lower, and straighten the legs, and up and down, up and down, lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. And then let's try to press up into plank pose in one strong piece. So tuck the toes, lift the knees, and press up to plank. You can always use your knees for a little assistance. Good, and then we'll make our way back into a seated position. So legs will be bent in front of us. Arms are going to be straight behind us. And so we can open those arms wider. They can be wider than the mat, trying to maintain a lifted chest here. So take the feet, so we're just on our tippy toes. Feel those abs engage and just drop the knees to one side and center. Other side. And center. And bend. And center. And bend. And center. This time bend to the side, just straighten your right leg and bring it to the center and bend it together. To the left, both legs bend, straighten your left, bring them up and down, and another set. Drop to the right, straighten the right, bring it up and down, to the left, and straighten and up and down. Good. Give those feet a little rest down. And then again, lifting up onto our tippy toes. Lift the feet a little higher up, and then we'll bicycle those legs. So straighten one out, and then switch. And switch. And switch. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and then bending the legs. Let the legs open up to butterfly. Inhale, lift the chest so we have a nice flat back here. And then on an exhale, hinge forward at the waist with the flat back. And then go ahead and let everything round forward, maybe finding a little more depth. Back is rounded, still trying to keep those shoulders away from the ears. We still have a long spine, even though we're curving it forward, and our abs are still strong. Good, rolling up, and we'll do a little work in our teaser. So lift the legs off the ground, find that balance point. This might be where you stay. Otherwise, we're gonna let the arms go and then take the legs up in line with the arms. Good. Holding it here or reaching the arms up, about in line. Looking up towards those fingers. Good. Maybe you're staying here, or we're going to straighten the right leg. And lower. And straighten the left leg. And lower. Same thing, straighten the right leg. And lower. Straighten the left. And lower. Good, and then lower the feet down, wrap around the shins with your hands and lift up to a nice flat back. We're gonna come into one more set. Working in our teaser, so find that balance point on your tailbone with a scooped belly. Staying here is still great for the abs. Next, we'll let the arms go. We'll bring the legs up in line with the hands. And we'll lift the arms up, lifting the focus, maintaining a nice long neck. Stretching the right leg, and lower, and left, and lower, right, and down, and left, and down. Good, lower the feet. And roll down to the mat with control. And then we'll roll over onto our tummy. And we're going to come into some swimmers here, but we're going to work pretty slow. So reach the arms and legs away from each other. Engage the abs, and we'll lift the right arm and the left leg and take a deep breath as we switch. And switch, 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 switch. We do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, and hands under the shoulders. Again, tuck those toes, straighten the knees, and try to lift up in one piece to plank. Good. Holding your plank. And then we're going to lift the right leg up just slightly off the ground. And lower. Left leg up. And lower. And right leg. And down, and left, and down. One more time, right, down, left, and down. Good, and lower back down to the ground. See if you can keep those elbows pressing in, grazing the rib cage. Good, untuck the toes, stretch out the spine a little bit longer. And again, tucking the toes, lifting the knees, and trying to press up in one piece to your plank. Good, and go ahead and take the knees down. We'll rotate back onto a seated position. Plant those feet, hands under the shoulders. Come into reverse tabletop, so lift those hips up nice and high. If it feels good, go ahead and reach the head back. And then bring the head up. And then maybe let's take the feet so legs, knees are glued together. Taking the right leg to the sky. And we lower it down in line with the knees. And we lift. and lower, and lift. One more, lower, and lift. Bend the legs. Let the hips rest down, and lift it back up. Release the left leg to the sky. We go down, and up, down, and up. One more, down, and up, lowering and lowering the hips. Good. And then we're gonna roll it over all the way onto our feet. Lift the hips to the sky, keep them bent if you want. We're gonna grab those wrists and just roll them out. Good, let those hands go. Then stretching behind our shoulders, grab behind, interlace those fingers, and then let the arms, elbows straighten, and waterfall over. If you feel like you could use more of a shoulder stretch, then you can press the palms of the hands together. And gently release. And then bend those legs, and then glue the legs together. Knees, ankles together. We're in a little crouch position here. Rest the hands on the knees, and then just straighten up, trying to stack the shoulders over the hips. Engage those abs. And release the hands to the floor. Straighten the legs as much as you can. We're going to again interlace the hands behind the back, but this time put your other thumb on top, the one that feels strange. And then let the hands waterfall over the head. And gently release. And again, bending the legs. Hands on the thighs. And then we're going to just try to press up from here into a standing position. Pressing up on your toes. And let the heels lower. We're going to finish up with our Pilates push-ups. So at the back of your mat, and again, we'll be in that easy Pilates V stance, so just a natural opening of the feet and heels together. Inhale the arms all the way up above the head. So we exhale, fingertips lead the way. We scoop the belly and we roll down over the feet like we started. And then we walk out to plank, try to get there in 3 steps of the hands. We're going to do one slow tricep push-up. We go down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4. Starting with your belly, lift the hips to downward dog. And then walk the hands in, trying to make it in 3 steps. Find your Pilates stance, heels together, toes slightly open. Scoop the belly and roll it up. Inhale, lift those arms. Exhale, fingertips lead the way. We roll it down. And walk it out, starting with the other hand. And a slow tricep push-up down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4. Starting with the abs, lift the hips to downward dog. And walk it in 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Find your Pilates stance. Scoop the belly and roll up to finish.